A few years ago, maybe like 4 or 5 years, a gentleman called me and was crying and was crying and was crying. True story. What happened? The gentleman said, I'm not lazy, apostle. My final result just came out and I did very well, but I had one single course. And it was a second semester course, he said. And where will I get the money? Me that I was happy that at least I would rest. You know, my mother has been waiting to just hear that my final result. And he cried and cried. And he said, well, he did not even call me to pray for him, maybe for a waiver or whatever it is. He just said, please, I should pray for him that God will help the mother understand. And then number 2, that God will open doors of favor. But he said he believed that he did that exam well. And I said, really? So, true story. I asked the person, I said, which school is that? Which university? And he mentioned the name. I said, which faculty? When he mentioned the name, I said, are you a serious student? He said, yes. This and that and that. And I told him, I said, all right, may God bless you. Whatever happens, call me. True story. Little did the gentleman know that I had prayed for someone in their faculty not too long. And I called the person. I said, please, I searched for the text the man sent to me to thank me. And when I found it, I said, please, sir, I know you respect God and you respect me. There is something I want to ask you for. He said, my apostle, what is it? And I said, there is this gentleman who called me. So and so is the name. And the man asked a few questions. And I told him, I said, there is a course. Please, I'm not saying you people should go and compromise on standards, but maybe you may need to look into this for this gentleman. He cried, and I truly understand his situation. And the man kept quiet. True story. He kept quiet for about a few seconds. And he said, He said, it is well. He said, no problem, I'll get back to you. About 3 or 4 days later, I received a text around 2 a.m. This guy saying he can't believe it. God is a miracle worker. God is a this. God can wipe the tears of people. That, can I imagine? I think they gave them permission and said if it is a departmental course or something like that, they can waive it. And that they called him and the person told him that he will not tell him who said this, but they should pray. And the person was saying, apostle, I don't know who God. And I kept quiet. When he finished, I told him, I said, make sure when God lifts you, you do the same for others. And the gentleman went. Can I tell you, every blessing comes from God through men. Delay comes from Satan through men to men. One man who should sign for your promotion can say, your father offended me, you will remain here. And the person will sit on it and you will remain there as if God is not answering your prayer. Can I tell you, when God says yes and men say no, yes remains in the realm of the spirit. It will take both God and men to say yes for yes to manifest here.